not much importunity, nor now I have not faith. I am bound to Persia, and want guilders for my voyage. Therefore, make present satisfaction, or I will leave you to these officers.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you is growing to me by Antipholus. And in the instant that I met with you, he had of me a chain. And at 5 o'clock I shall receive the money for the same. Please, if you walk with me down to his house, I will discharge my bond, and thank you too.
That maid will make the chain, see where he comes.
While I go to the goldsmith's house, go thou and buy a rope's end. That will I bestow among my wife and her confederates for locking me out of my doors by day. But soft, I see the goldsmith. Get thee gone, buy thou a rope, and bring it home to me.
I buy £1,000 a year. I buy a rope.
A man is well hold up that trusts to you. I promised your presents and the chain, but neither chain nor goldsmith came to me. Belike you thought our love would last too long if we were chained together, and therefore came not.
Saving your merry humour, here's the note how much your chain weighs to the utmost carat, the fineness of the gold and chargeable fashion, which doth amount to 3 odd ducats more than I stand debted to this gentleman. I pray you see him presently discharged, for he is bound to sea, and stays but for it.
I am not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Good signor, take the stranger to my house, and with you take the chain, and bid my wife disburse the sum and the receipt thereof. Perchance I will be there as soon as you.
Then you will bring the chain to her yourself?
No, bear it with you, lest I come not time enough.
Well, sir, I will. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, sir, I hope you have, or else you may return without your money.
Nay, come, sir, I pray you. Give me the chain.
Good Lord, you use this dalliance to excuse your breach of promise to the porcupine? I should have chid you for not bringing it, but like a shrew you first begin to brawl.
The hour steals on. I pray you, sir, dispatch.
You hear how he demands me the chain.
Why, give it to my wife and fetch your money.
So you know I gave it you even now. Either send the chain or send me by some token.
Fie, now you run this humour out of breath. Come, where's the chain? I pray you, let me see it.
My business cannot brook this dalliance. Good sir, say whether you will answer me, yes or no, or I'll leave you to these officers.
Consent to be, sorry. I answer you? What should I answer you?
The money that you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it you half an hour since.
You gave me none. You wrong me much to say so.
You wrong me more, sir, in denying it. Consider how it stands upon my credit.
Officers, arrest this man at my suit.
I do, and charging the Duke's name to a baby.
Oh, this touches me in reputation. Either consent to pay the sum I owe, or I will attach you by these officers.
Consent to pay thee that I never had? Arrest me, foolish fellow, if thou darest.
There is thy fee. Arrest him, officers. I would not spare my brother in this case if he were to scorn me so apparently.
I do arrest you, sir. You hear the suit.
I do obey thee, till I give thee bail. But, sirrah, you shall buy this sport as dear as all the metal in your shop will answer.
Sir, I will have law in Ephesus, to your notorious shame, I doubt it not.
Master, there is a ship of Epidamnum that stays but till her owner comes aboard. Thence she bears away. Our fraughtage I've conveyed aboard. I've bought the oil, balsamum, and aquavitae. The ship is in her trim, a merry wind blows fair from the land. She says for naught, master, but for the owner and yourself.
Oh no, a madman. Why, thou peevish sheep, what ship of Epidamnum stays for me?
Why, a ship you sent me to hire waftage.
A drunken slave. I sent thee through a rope, and told thee to what purpose and what end.
You sent me for a rope's end as soon. You sent me to the bay, sir, for a bark.
I will debate this matter at more leisure, and teach your ears to listen me with more heed. To Adriana villain, Highley Street. Give her this key, and tell her in the desk that's covered door with Turkish tapestry there is a purse of ducats. Let her send it. Tell her I am arrested in the street, and that shall bail me. Hie thee, slave, be gone. On, officer, to prison till it come.
To Adriana? But that's where we dined. With Dalzabel did claim me for her husband. She's too big, I hope, to compass. Thither I must go, though against my will, for servants must the master's minds fulfill.